Hello, welcome to Movies I Love with yours truly, Nomfanelo. So, in honor of the release of the reboot slash remake House Party, I will be discussing the original House Party, which was released in 1990. It is a comedy film that's directed by Reginald Hudlin, and it stars Kid and Play. Essentially, with this movie, Kid, he goes to his friend's house for a house party where shenanigans ensue. So I think when I saw this movie, it was probably on TV, and for me, I instantly fell in love with this movie because it was an entertaining movie, but it was contained as it focused on these group of kids during a house party. So I'll get into the 5 reasons why I love this movie in no particular order. So the first I'll say is the comedy, because I love how with this movie it uses a mix of slapstick and screwball with the situations that Kid goes through with the movie. Like for instance, like every time he gets bullied by the members of Full Force. But I like how even though it uses those types of humor in ways, it doesn't go too overboard to make the characters idiotic or too ridiculous. Number 2 reason, I say the acting and the character development. So I was surprised, I guess, while researching this movie that the leads were originally supposed to be DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince, who's Will Smith. And if that actually came to fruition, it would probably be a different movie, maybe similar, but different. But anyways, I enjoyed the performances from the main cast. I mean, it's not supposed to be like Shakespeare level acting, but for what they're given, I said they all did a phenomenal job, especially with Kid and Play, which was their acting debut. And clearly, like with this movie, kind of propelled them to stardom more on a mainstream level. Number 3, the 90s. Well, I mean, no surprise because this movie came out in 1990, so it was probably filmed 89. But I just loved like its representation of the 90s. We saw like with all like the clothing choices, with the wardrobe, the music, with the hip hop, all of that stuff. Just love it. Number 4 reason I love this movie is the dance sequence, because I love the dance sequence where it was sort of like a battle of the sexes between Kid and Play and the main female lead. So I thought that was interesting to watch. Plus they both, plus all those characters have some great moves too, and it also injects some humor into that scene as well too. So that's the standout scene for me. And lastly, I would say is the concept, because clearly though, like when you have teenagers, having a party, it tends to sell. But like I felt like with this movie, it doesn't go into the typical stereotypes that you see in those movies, because here they try to focus, on like the kids, just trying to do well in high school without resorting to drugs or violence, which was great. And clearly you see after when this movie came out, there were a lot of, I would say, variations of this movie, which some, I guess, did well, others did not. So, and plus too, there was a lot of rewatchability factor of this movie. So that's pretty much like the main reasons why I love this movie. So I'd love to hear your thoughts. What do you like about this movie or do you have anything negative to say about this? We'd love to know. Put your thoughts in the comment section below. So you could find me on Twitter and Instagram and Linktree at Nomfanelo, which will be in the description. And please like, share, and subscribe to this video. And I want to say thank you guys so much for watching this video. And until next time.